There's a pigeon no more than 10 meters in front of me sitting in a tree right here taunting me, but I've got to get myself focused now. I've got a video to make. Alright, so the wait is over. I've got the mystery gun, as we called it, right here at my feet. I'm going to tell you in a moment what this gun is. But let me first tell you, I had a lot of fun reading all your guesses in the previous two videos. I did a slow motion 177 versus 22 comparison, in which I told you that I had a mystery gun, but I didn't give you any clues. And I got some wildly incorrect guesses. Everything from a Daisy Red Rider to a 50 BMG. Seriously, someone thought this was a 50 BMG that I would be testing on my channel. You would be very, very wrong. And then in the second video, which was slow motion shooting specifically with this gun, I gave you a whole lot of clues, which should have given it away. And a lot of people did get it right, but there were also others that got it wildly incorrect, which kind of shows that you didn't really read my clues. A lot of you seem to think that the gun I had was an FX Bobcat or an FX Boss 25 or 30 caliber. And I'm sorry to tell you this, but I cannot have a 25 or 30 caliber air rifle in this country without a firearms license. We do not have power restrictions here for air guns, but we do have caliber restrictions, which means that anything higher than a 22 caliber I cannot legally have without a license. So that's not going to happen anytime soon. But without any further ado, let me show you what the mystery gun is. Drum roll, please. This, ladies and gentlemen, is a Daystate Wolverine B-type in 22 caliber. This is the 30 foot-pound version, and I actually bought this gun with my own money, which kind of says something. It says that I believe in this gun, and it says that I have a very specific purpose for it. And instead of rambling on about what this purpose is, I'm rather going to put a nicely edited little section right here, which will explain to you very nicely. The Daystate Wolverine B-type is based on the original Wolverine 303, but features a 400 or 500cc bottle instead of the smaller cylinder. This rifle is available as a sub 12 foot-pound rifle and in a high power configuration. This one just happens to be the 30 foot-pound 22 caliber version. The Turkish walnut stock made by Manelli in Italy is flawless and features the kind of fine detail and elegant design that could bring a tear to anyone's eye. This stock is completely ambidextrous, and to complement this feature, the bolt is designed to be switched from right to left in a matter of seconds. The trigger is one of the best you'll ever feel and is adjustable to suit your preferences. Beneath the stock is a one-piece breech block that houses all the internal mechanics, including the Harper slingshot valve and hammer system designed to eliminate hammer rebound and consequently improve your shot count and consistency drastically. I was skeptical about these claims at first, but after shooting a full crony string, I was absolutely blown away by the number of shots and the fact that there was literally no bell curve. This is extremely rare for an unregulated rifle and proves that the Harper slingshot system really is a design breakthrough. If that's not enough, the magazine is designed to index only when a shot is fired, using wasted air to push up a pin and engage the actuator. Once the bolt is pulled back for the next shot, the spring tension is relieved and the magazine rotates to cycle the next pellet. This means that it's impossible to load 2 pellets into the chamber. However, it does come at a bit of a price, and I haven't yet decided whether I like this new design or whether I prefer the older mechanics featured on the Air Ranger. I'll cover this all in more detail when I review this rifle. First impressions, well, right out of the box I noticed that this gun was very compact and actually fairly light for a gun with a 500cc bottle on the front. But unfortunately, it is ridiculously loud without a silencer. This built-in shroud really does nothing to quieten this gun. Just take a listen to this. It's ridiculous. So you'll want to put a silencer on this thing. Another thing I noticed is that Daystate has designed a bolt open safety system, which means that you cannot fire the rifle while the bolt is open. And this is supposed to make it safer. But for example, if you're out and there's a bird in the tree that you want to shoot, and you aim at the bird or the squirrel or whatever, and as you're aiming and as you've already loaded, the animal disappears. What is safer? Is it safer to then put the gun on safety with the gun still loaded and then go find another animal and then take the shot then? Or is it safer to be able to decock the gun, walk through the bushes, find another animal and then load the gun again? In my opinion, it is much safer to have a gun that can be decocked. My air arms can be decocked, and I love that feature. The bolt open safety, while it's very innovative and it's a good idea, I personally do not like it, because it means that if I'm out there and I miss an opportunity on an animal, I can actually decock the gun and wait for another opportunity to present itself, instead of walking around with a loaded gun. Don't fool yourself into thinking that just because your gun's on safety that it's safe. It's way safer to have a gun uncocked than to have a cocked gun with safety on. Another thing I noticed is that this gun is most consistent between 230 bar and 190 bar, which means that if you buy this gun, you're going to have to get yourself a 300 bar tank or a 4500 psi tank, because a 232 bar tank is just not going to do it. You're going to have to refill it all the time, and a hand pump is going to be a mission to use as well. So I had to actually buy a 300 bar tank specifically for this gun. I don't mind it, because the higher pressure means that you can get more shots out of the gun. This is an unregulated gun, so higher pressure means it uses less air per shot. But it is a bit of a bummer having to buy a whole tank just for a gun. We'll get into all the other details of this gun in another video. I'm planning to do a full in-depth review of this gun. But before I sign off, let me just tell you what I have in store for you for 2015. I have a heck of a lot of stuff. I've got another gun that's literally just arrived now, before I made this video. You can see it's very compact, which kind of tells you what it could be. It's an air arms gun. I'll do an unboxing video of this thing next, but I'll also have the review of the Ultimate Sporter, which I'll probably do next. I know you've been waiting for that for a long time, and I've been wanting to show that to you for a long time, but it's a heck of a lot of footage to work through. I'm really going to go in depth for that one. I've got a number of other guns that friends have offered to let me review. I've also got a lot of hunting videos coming up. I've got some night vision hunting with the Ultimate Sporter and the Wolverine. I've got some long range hunting at game birds such as guinea fowl and geese with the slow motion scope cam, some dove hunting. I've got a Hyrax or Dussie hunting video from long range in slow motion. That'll be on Air Arms TV first, but maybe at a later stage I'll do one for my own channel. Got a lot of long range shooting stuff planned for you out to about 150 meters. And I've also got some rat hunting. I've got a new friend who wants to go out ratting with me. He's made his own night vision setup, and I'm keen to take out this new gun, which is in the box that I just showed you, to go shoot some rats with. And then I've got something I never thought I'd do on this channel, and that is some big game hunting. I just realized I'm in a country that has such an abundance of incredible big game. Why not every now and again go shoot a couple of buck and put some videos on this channel. I know it's not air rifle hunting, but there's no harm in throwing some extra stuff in here every now and again. If that's not enough, I've got even more good news. I've connected with a cameraman and director who's done some big projects. He runs the biggest spearfishing channel in the world called In The Zone TV, and he's produced some full-length DVDs, and he's going to be working with me as my director and cameraman in the future to take my productions to the next level. I'm quite keen to have him out on my hunts. He really knows what he's doing. Flipping planes. And that's a wrap on this one, guys. That's the introduction to the Daystate Wolverine B-Type. I'm about to unbox this guy right over here from Air Arms, and I'll put that video up sometime fairly soon. If you want to stay in touch, subscribe to this channel or check out my Facebook page, Air Rifle Hunting and Shooting. Thank you very much.